On a little bit of a live today. What we've been having is Angel and Sue have been saying that we should be starting off Chatammo and tell everybody how to do it step by step and really, really easy small steps. So I thought this was a great idea. I've took it off, but I have took a bit of convincing. It took me a little while to get my head round, really simplifying it down. But what we thought we'd do is actually do a test for day one. So at the minute we're putting together a book, and within this ebook, you're going to have every single day laid out in various different challenges that should be taken out throughout the day. Now, excuse me 1 second. Didn't you know the phone would start ringing? So you're going to have various different challenges which you're going to be getting each day and little tasks that can be done. Now, once you do these tasks, it's going to move you forward through Chatammo and get everything all set up for you. So it's going to be basically a learning curve right from the very word go and keep on doing it. Now, I'm just going to turn on my Facebook in case anybody has any comments or questions. I love questions. Please don't feel as though you can't ask questions because they do help us an awful lot. And if there's anything that you're confused upon, just do it step by step. That's me repeating back on myself. Anything so that you are confused upon, then just give us a shout, and I'm sure that we can work it all out, and we can get you the best results possible. So, what I would like to talk to you about today is obviously the first step. Now, the first step, what I would like you to do first, because I don't want you to be put off on this. This is going to be how to set up your Facebook page and things such as this. So to get everything perfect for you, what I would like you to do, well, this is quite a big ask, but if you turn off Facebook messages, turn off your phone, and just concentrate on this just for a little bit of time, you're going to be well pleased that you do. Now, what I would like to do is a little bit about Chatammo. It's more than just a chatbot, right? Now, there's a lot of chatbots out there. We aren't just a chatbot company. We like to think of ourselves. If you imagine Hootsuite, ManyChat, Adobe Light, Shopify, and Canva all got put together, all had a love child because they love each other very, very much. There's a big girlfriend coming out to us. Then that's actually what you would get. So you're getting the ManyChat, the Adobe, the Shopify, Canva, and all the rest of it, right? Now, it's really important that we go through that, just that you know that it isn't just everyday chatbots that we've got going on here. So, what I'd like to do is, if this presentation, if you haven't already got Chatammo, you haven't already got the page version of Chatammo, if this presentation gives you any sort of benefit at all, I would like to show you everything that Chatammo has inside of it, right? So that if I actually give you some value today. So the first thing that we're going to be doing, I would like to go through a little bit of who I am in case you guys don't know us. I know I'm not just only on my group here. So first off, I own, obviously, the chatbots. Sorry, my girlfriend's decided to let the dogs in as well. I own not only the chatbot software, Chatammo software, we also own tattoo shops. We decided to go into chatbots because we actually ended up with a marketing agency a little bit by accident, but we've done quite well out of the marketing agency. And what we found out was that chatbots are an excellent way to sell, because what happened with chatbots is we could then engage with our customers, and obviously customers buy through conversations, right? So what we done was, in our tattoo shop, we launched a couple of different promotions, and because I was using chatbots, we got an awful lot bang for our buck within the promotions. Now, the chatbots and the rest of the stuff will increase your turnover. It will put your business on complete automation, no matter what business. Now, you could be affiliate marketer, you could be an agency owner, you could have a small business yourself, you could even have bricks and mortar business. We've done this with every sort of business so far, and it's what we've done was we actually we've got an awful lot of results. So, for example, we had the Groove marketing. Within the Groove marketing, we were taking on a lot of sales within Groove just because we put it all on autopilot. So what we could do is we could take our chatbot, get somebody into our stratosphere, and we could lead them all the way through. And we also run a promotion, which was, well, actually, it wasn't a promotion, we never paid nothing. And we actually run something for realtors. And what we done was we basically said, we'll give you a free website and we'll also give you a chatbot. Now, this is something you can do really simply. All we done was put up a page, put a post on our Facebook pages and all the other pages, as well, Instagram and everything else, which is all done inside of Chatammo. And that actually launched all of the interest in there. Now, what I would like to do is show you how to skip everything that we went through in our learning curve, which was a very, very long learning curve. To be honest, I slightly, how to put this, I tend to get carried away on things I start learning. So once you find something and you love it, then you start learning all the different bits about it and you start really getting into it. Now, I used to work for ManyChat. I used to work with ManyChat, I should say. And if you look on ManyChat's website, you'll still see Sean McManus as one of their chatbot experts. Now, I loved ManyChat. It was great when it first came out. And what I was doing was I was using ManyChat all the time, and I was only using chatbots. But then I was also going out and I was having to buy the Hootsuite, I was having to buy the Adobe, I was having to buy everything else. So I was getting all these different parts together, and it was costing me a small fortune, right? So when I was running the agency, I wasn't just paying out for ManyChat, I was also paying off an awful lot more. Now, ManyChat actually done something that I didn't agree with, and so I left ManyChat and decided to set my own chatbot. Yeah, well, chatbot, and then I started expanding on it because I didn't want to spend any more money. So, why should you use chatbots and automations? Well, that's really simple. You've got over 1.5 billion people who use Messenger. Messenger is actually more prevalent now than what SMS marketing is. So if you've got a choice between Messenger and SMS, then you're looking at an awful lot more open rates, you're looking at more messages being sent, and all the rest of it. Now, you might be thinking, what about email marketing? Now, email marketing gets around about a 16% open rate, and with that 16% open rate, there's about a 5% click-through rate. Now, Messenger, you're looking at an 80% open rate, so you've got an awful lot more people into your funnel, and you can do an awful lot more with them while they're in the funnel. Remember, people buy from conversations, people buy from people, which is always an important thing to do. So what I'd like to do is look at actually the figures that's all in the different social media aspects. So we're going to be dealing with Facebook today. However, if you look at Instagram, if you look at LinkedIn, if you look at Twitter, if you look at WordPress, because we also published a WordPress, if you look at all of these different platforms, then there's so many people actually on there, and we can automate that entire process, which is where it really starts getting interesting. Now, a lot of people's used chatbots before and they found that they didn't work. They couldn't get people in. And that isn't your fault. It's what it is basically you've been convinced that if you have a chatbot, people's going to miraculously arrive at this chatbot and they're going to spend an awful lot of money, right? That doesn't happen. Because what these chatbot systems used to, well, still do have, is they haven't got the e-commerce shop built into it. So you've got to get people in the chatbot, then you send them away to the e-commerce store. You're trying to get people in the chatbot by putting really strange links in there and not adding comments, not getting the engagement that you should be able to get. You've also then got to go out and buy the Canva and the Adobe and everything else that you need to put together to get yourself a good business working. All right. There's quite a few aspects to business, and it's what it should be. And I went through exact same problems myself. When I started off with the chatbots, I had absolute hell on trying to get people into my chatbot. Now, since then, obviously, we've learned quite a few ways, which we're going to be sharing with you, on how to get people into your chatbots, how to get them in the ecosystem, and how to make sales and do more marketing. So that's what we are going to be going through. Oh, hi guys. Sorry, I never even seen anybody arrive there. So good morning, everybody. Right, so that's what we're going to be doing. So we'll just like you. And what I'd like to do is I would like to, there's a few secrets, we'll call them, hacks that are going to make the chatbot work better for you, right? No, it's not, sorry, I keep on saying chatbot. It's going to make Chatammo work better for you. And remember, we're not just a chatbot thing. So this would make it so that you no longer have to start worrying about bills coming in. This was my biggest thing when I started off on the digital agency. I was going out and I was getting clients, and the clients were lasting for around about 3 months. And after the 3 month thing, you would see clients die off, which is about the natural lifespan of an agency built on the old style, not the style I'm going to be teaching you in the future. Now, because they were dying off, what then happened was every few months I was having to go out and try and find new customers for my agency, which turned into an absolute nightmare. And also new customers from the affiliate sales and everything like this. And what we found was we found a fair few different ways that we could get customers in and keep them there. So a couple of secrets that we used was conversational marketing, which I've kept on talking about. We build a tailored journey. Now, this is really important. I'm going to get into this really deep in the future because the tailored journey is one of these huge advantages that you have over all sales funnels out there, because you're not just giving one result. You'll find out exactly what it is that the customer's concerned about, so you can build better results all the way down for them. Next one, obviously, traffic. Everybody panics with traffic, and when you set up, you listen to all these various gurus and they tell you all these great things, but they don't tell you how to get traffic, how to actually get people to your offer. And if you can't get people to your offer, you can't make sales. So traffic is a massive, massive part of it. And another thing, you've probably heard of a guy called Russell Brunson, and he talks about a thing called funnel hacking. Now, I'm not saying sales funnels. I do like sales funnels. I used to use ClickFunnels myself. I then switched over to Groove, and we're having a link up with Groove, which I can't wait for. It's really exciting. But What I found out was that we could take funnel hacking, use our chatbots within the funnel hacking, and literally 5 times the results. So the results that all the funnel makers are getting, we can 5x that because we can take the person down the exact journey they want to go for. Not everybody wants the same thing. And as you know, with a funnel, you're getting a load of people at the top, and then they narrow down, narrow down, narrow down, and they come out with one solution. We don't particularly do that. We come out with one solution. We've also got little offshoots here, here, and here. Once we know what their problem is, we can then approach them whereabouts in their journey they are. So, first off, conversational marketing. The conversational marketing, that means that what we're going to do is we're going to engage the customer in what they want to talk about. So we're going to join the customer where they are on their journey. And we're going to do this with the chatbot. So if the customer is worried about marketing, we're always going to go after pain points to start off with because pain points are the easiest thing. So if the customer has bad marketing, we can then in our chatbot have a little button that says marketing. We can then take them exactly what we can do for them as far as marketing goes. They might have a problem with sales, which means they click a little button called sales and they go down as far as what they want to go with sales. And the same with nurturing, the same with anything else, right? So we can put in customer services, we can put in anything. But what we're going to do all the way down there is we're going to tag them. Now that tag there tells us exactly where they are in that journey. So it means that when we go back and look at our chatbots or look at our information, we now have exactly what it is that that customer needs. And we've led them down that exact journey and then give them the result at the end. Now, this means we don't have to be salesy. We don't need to sell at all. All we're doing is we're not convincing, we're persuading. Now, if you try to convince somebody, what you've got, you're trying to get them to make a decision that's best for you. Now, we're trying to persuade people. So we're hoping, well, we know that we are going to have people who, something seemed to have popped up there, and we're going to have people who want what we have, right? But on sure awesome, right? People that know what we have, but they don't know that they need it yet. So this is somebody who's completely unaware. We can take a cold customer and we can take them through cold, warm, and hot straight away, straight through our chatbot by answering the problems that they have. Right? This is awesome. It's possibly one of the biggest things out there, and this is what a lot of people aren't sort of getting. So making that tailored journey towards the result that they want, that they desire, even if they don't know that they want it yet, which is always a pretty good thing. Now, the funnel hacking side of things, we can go out there, we can find the best funnels that's out, which we can do via Facebook, which we're going to be going into at another date. But we're going to use the Facebook ads, we're going to find their landing pages, and then we're going to pick out certain parts of their landing pages, and we can now build a chatbot exactly the same as their landing pages. We can also start building out lookalike audiences. That's the same as their lookalike audience. But instead of taking them to a sales funnel where they might not necessarily leave their email, they might not necessarily leave anything, we can take them either from a sales funnel into a chatbot, or we can take them directly from the chatbot into our whole sales platforms, right? So we've got everything all in one. And of course, you've got traffic. Now, traffic is the big bugbear of everybody who's got there. And we solve the traffic problem because we post to all of the different places. So as soon as we make a post, we can automatically send that post to all the various different social media platforms. We can send out to our WordPress site. We can send out to Blogger. We can send out to everywhere, almost everywhere. So we can send out all over the place. And it means that we're going to get better results because we're going to be driving traffic straight from there. Now, you can add your chatbot to anywhere where you can add a link, right? So if you can add a link, you can have a chatbot there. So it's that good. So we have a load of recommendations there all on the website. I was going to show you them, but I won't bother. Hopefully you guys know us. If you don't, please go on to funneltemplates.net and you can see people who's recommending us and saying them, I'm all right, really. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over a much bigger strategy over the coming days, right? Days and weeks, actually, depending on how long you guys want to be with us. Now, we've also got the free membership site as well, which is going to be going into more details about different various bits. And we have 2 levels of membership in that. So if you're free, you get a certain amount of membership. If you have a Chatammo account, you get everything, everything that's in there and everything that's coming there, which it's building up really fast. So you've got free access and you've got the paid access. Now, the paid access comes with the chatbot, right? So, well, it comes with Chatammo, I should say. So you can either class it as you're paying for the membership or you're paying for Chatammo. But either way, we're doing lifetime deal. That will be going away, guys, right? Just to make sure that you know this. I'm not trying to do any false scarcity. When we join up with Groove Funnels, then it will not be a lifetime deal because there'll be too many people on it and it'll just be a bit of a nightmare, right? But what I want to do today is I want to go over a little bit of basics. So I want to show you basically how we're going to do, why we want Facebook pages, and how we're going to do it. So first off is the why. Why do you actually want a Facebook business page? Well, there's an awful lot of reasons why you should have one. So let's go through a few of them. This is all going to be in the book as well. So first, you can grow a large audience with or without ad spend. Now, normally this is untrue. And you've probably heard this before. You've probably heard, yeah, Facebook's dying and the business pages aren't doing well and they're only getting short 6% of people, which is right. However, there's a few different things which we can do that gets over that hump, right? Now, this is on the Chatammo paid version. Remember, we've got a lifetime deal on there. So the paid version means that you can start auto posting. Now, the auto posting then means that you're getting more engagement. You're pleasing the Facebook algorithm. So every day the Facebook algorithm sees it, sees that you're posting, so it's going to start showing it to more people. Now, as well as that, Facebook also wants engagement. So what our system does, it'll also comment, it'll like comments, and it'll comment below somebody else's comment. Now, if you want to be really technical, what you can do as well is you can then hide that person's comment. So if you've got somebody who's going to try and steal your leads, we can then hide that lead so it's never going to get seen. So that's one huge advantage. So that audience is going to go really fast. And because we're using our system in here, what else we're going to do is we're actually going to grab their email address as well, because we don't want to be reliant just on social media. We want to build up our list, our social media list, our chatbot list, our SMS list, if you're into SMS. So we want to build up lists everywhere because it's lists where you start making the real money. Now, next thing, you're going to stay stop at the top of the bind, right? So if they're seeing your post arriving every day and they're looking for a solution that you offer, all of a sudden you are top of their mind. They know that you're the person that they need. Because straight away they're going to think, Chatammo, Sean Mac, or Chatammo, whoever you are, right? Remember, we've got a good affiliate program in there as well. So if you're posting often, straight away, you're going to get a lot more engagement. People's going to know that you're the person that they're needing. Now, you're also going to get to learn about your prospects. When everybody comes into your particular realm, you have all of their details. Facebook supplies their details to you. Now, this also means that you can then use those details to tailor make even further. Now, when you have a chatbot in place, you aren't just relying on the chatbot. You aren't just relying on your conversations. If you built the conversations, which we're going to go through, I'll show you how to do that. But if you built your conversations well, you will actually know all about your customers because of the journey that we're just talking about. So as you tag the customers all the way down, you now know an awful lot more about your prospects. So if suddenly you have a load of your prospects and they're all hitting marketing, then you know you need to concentrate more on your marketing. So you can build up a landing page, which will have more about marketing on. You can build up your flow, which has more about marketing on. You can then target them again with more stuff with marketing. And the same goes for sales or anything else. Excuse me, a bit of frog in my foot. And that means that you can build up custom audiences from everybody who you've just tagged for marketing. So your one ad you might be doing to get the bulk of the people in, you would maybe have a lead magnet in there. From there, you've got the various different tags on the different people. So we'll take everybody who's got the marketing tag and we will build a custom audience straight from that marketing tag, right? So we're going to really improve everything. We're going to really have the whole lot. Now, the best thing about this is because you're using the Facebook systems, then you're not sending people away from Facebook either. So all of a sudden, Facebook is more likely to start showing your stuff to your various market. Same goes for Instagram. Facebook and Instagram are basically the same company. Now, this means you can then start learning their buying patterns. Now, within our shop, within our e-commerce, we give you all the best-selling products. We give you all of the stats. We give you everything in there. So now you've learned exactly what they like to buy, exactly what's your best-selling thing when you start pushing, what they'll buy first. We also have upsells, downsells, which normally we need a funnel for. We don't have that. We just have the upsells, downsells. So you don't even need a funnel if you don't want one. Now, as well as that, when you're actually targeting people, if you are running ads, if you decide that ads are something you want to do, you can then go for engaged shoppers as well. Now, these mean people who's already bought, right? This is huge because what happens is once somebody's bought one thing of that particular thing, so let's say, for example, you're into dieting, it's been proven that once people buy one dieting product, they go on a little bit of a buying frenzy. So if you already know that people are buying diet products and you're promoting a diet product, you have an awful lot more scope to get more sales because these people are already in the buying frenzy. Now, next, you've got your increased ROI. Now, increased ROI comes down to how well you're targeting your audience, right? Now, if you are targeting your audience really well, you've got niche down well, everything's great. However, Facebook then found out that you can spend more money if you can't completely target them. So we went in and we've actually made a massive targeting tool inside of Chatammo, which will target down your leads even further. So you can, I think we've got about 200 more targeting points than what Facebook ads have. So you can really target down. You can go by university, you can go by anything like this. Now, the advantage of this is if you know a university where doctors train or anything such as this, you are flying straight away. We can find them because of that particular university. Now, we've also got building relationships. Now, this is possibly the most important part. For people to start buying from you, then you need to build up a know, like, and trust, right? Now, this is done by building a relationship. Could take that one step further, and if you're our Russell Brunson follower, he believes in building your dream tribe. Now, your dream tribe is people who really know, like, and trust you and will start buying everything that you release. And this is made so much easier with using conversational marketing because all of a sudden people do start finding you, they do like liking you, and they do start buying from you. So it's all pretty cool. Next, this is a little bit of a side thing, but it increases brand awareness. Now, I like direct marketing, right? Brand awareness is a little bit of a subsection of that. It just comes off naturally. But there is a lot of people who want to build up brand awareness. I don't personally believe in that because I think you need very deep pockets. Such as leave that to Coca-Cola and Nike and all the rest of it. You just concentrate on making money and making money the easiest way rather than trying to spend money on getting brand recognition. It never makes a lot of sense to me, unless you're Apple, of course. Now, you can also promote more products and services. So once you have these people on your list, you can keep on going with the various different services you've got and the various different products. So you can sell absolutely anything. You already know your target audience. You know you have your target audience because of the lead magnets and whatnot that you've already offered. So that target audience, now we can target with exactly the right products that they would love, which is a huge, huge selling point. Now, next, we're going to go into how to actually set a Facebook page. Some people said that they didn't know how to do this. It is the simplest thing you will ever possibly do. So let's just go into this. I'll just close down one window and hopefully share my screen. Right, so let's have a look. I'm not very good at this whole sharing screen thing, so you might have to bear with us a touch. So hopefully my screen's shown by now. Now, to set up a Facebook page could not be simpler. It really is this easy, if, of course, my page loads. So first off, you go over to these three little dots. Let's have a look. Just close that. If we can close that. Oh, God, I've got everybody popping up here. Right, so we're going to these three little dots. And first thing that we've got is we go down to page. Really simple. Right, now once you're in the page, you have your page name. Now, this is quite important with your page name. What we want to do is we want to name it something that can easily be associated with your particular niche. So if you are going out selling chatbots or going out selling Chatammo, remember we have the affiliate account, then you can niche down further on that. I'm going to go into why niching as well. That's on day 2 tomorrow, I think. So we're going to go into niching and why you should niche down. But we're going to actually go this after your particular niche. So the name of it, I'm just going to put in test for now, right? We don't really need a name on this one in particular. Now, next, you've got your category. Now, your category is really quite important to pick. So this one would be marketing. You've got marketing agency, and you've got advertising and marketing. I like advertising and marketing. The description. This can help people find you. So if you have a bricks and mortar, obviously put in your name and address and all the rest of it. If you haven't, then put in how you help people. Now, once that's all done, you simply click on connect page, right? Once you create that page, that is you pretty much done, right? It is so simple. Now, next, what I would do is I always go into Canva and then I make up the cover. Gives you all the cover size already in there. So really, really simple. Now, next, what we're going to do is we're going to join our chatbot, right? So join our chatbot. Let's just go into Chatammo and at the dashboard. Now, the first thing, actually, let's have a look. First thing you'll get is if you went to chatammo.net, you would just have this page here, right? So if you've already got your account, you just put in your email address and your password and then log in. Now, from the login, you would go down here. This is just your page, go into Facebook and Instagram, and you would have nothing here at all, right? Obviously, mine's already set up in quite a few many ways. Right, so you've got your Facebook groups, you've got your Facebook pages, and you've got your Instagram accounts. So we have everything there. Now, when you click this login with Facebook, what's going to happen is it was going to take you off to Facebook for the first time. And once it takes you off to Facebook, it's going to ask you, will you allow Chatammo to control? Doesn't say control, but it says they'll have access to your pages. Just click yes on all of them and grant full permission, right? It's okay. We can't see anything at all inside of your Chatammo account. So we're not into your Facebook account, anything such as that. Once that's all done, right? Now, the next thing, once that's all done, we then go down here and you'll see some little plugs, right? So all we do is we just click on this plug. So let's have a look. We've got find one that I can actually click on. This is the problem when you start having too many. Right. So what you get is you get this little plug. Click the plug. I want to enable the bot connection. Well, yes, I would love to. And eventually that's going to come around. It's going to go, yep, your bot connection's all enabled. Now, there we go. So bot connection is now enabled. Now, if you ever do have a problem on here, there is a massive reset. Many chatters one and many chats just down here somewhere. What it does is it refreshes the token. Now, every now and again, Facebook change the various different parts of their setup. And what all you do just to get past that, just press this login with Facebook again. That will fix 99.9% of all of your problems, right? So once you log in with that, you have everything. Now, that's basically how to set up Facebook and connect your page. Now, in the book, what we're going to do is we're actually going to go through and I'm going to show you exactly what to press to get exactly what to do to build your chatbot, right? So we're going to go on to that on tomorrow, I think. I might get recorded today, but who knows? Now, the important part, if you've got the free account, then of course you have bot, right? Now you are limited to 2,000 people on the free account, but you get just the chatbot. Now, the important parts, the parts that I've just been talking about in what I've just been shown, is your comment growth tools. This is going to automate all of your comments. So you have your comment templates, you have your reply templates, you have your automation campaigns. That means that every post that you put on both Facebook and Instagram can now be completely automated. So that's all in there as well. Now, the next bit we've got on here is we've got the subscriber manager. This is quite important too. If you're starting up with a new Chatammo account, what we can do is we can import everybody from that page who's ever wrote to that page and bring them straight into your Chatammo account, which means you don't need to try and rebuild your list all over again. Now, I've also got the Instagram bot and the bot manager. Those two were already in your account. Google API, which is coming very, very shortly, and your broadcasting. Right now, your broadcasting means that you can go out and you can start broadcasting via Messenger bot, SMS broadcasting, email broadcasting if you use now email, SMTP, because we have an autoresponder built in as well, so you don't need to buy an autoresponder. However, I do still like Active Campaign, so I still suggest Active Campaign. We've also got your Google API, which will go in there and it'll put everything that you have in your Google Sheets. So that doesn't nice and automatically, so you don't need to worry about it. You've also got your e-commerce store, which is right there. It gives you all of the details that you need in your e-commerce store. You have an awful lot of settings in here as well. So we can charge money worldwide, and we have all the different worldwide settings. So you don't need to worry about if you're based in a country that doesn't have Stripe and PayPal, which is what everybody else uses. You can still come in here and you can still get all of your store settings done, right? So you can still have everything such as that. So it's not a problem. It's nothing at all to worry about. So next we have the two different image editors. So you don't need to have a third-party image editor in there, same as how you don't need a third-party commerce store. We've also got the social posting, which is coming very, very soon. So but that's already there. Sorry, what am I talking about? So this is Facebook and Instagram poster, and then you have your various different social poster. So you just click import accounts, and you've got your LinkedIn, you've got your Reddit. Don't ignore Reddit. Reddit is huge. Go into Reddit and start answering questions. You'd be shocked on how much traffic you actually get. You get Blogger, you get WordPress account, and WordPress self-hosted, and Medium. So you get all of those as well. Now, we've also got your Interest Explorer. Now, this is your Facebook Explorer thing. Well, I'm actually banned off Facebook ads. Before I brought this in, I think it was just before I brought this in, then they banned me on Facebook ads, so I can't actually show this. What you would do is you type a word in there, the word you want to do. We can do interest targeting, so we can have college targeting. We can have all of this little lot. So So user device, do you want any particular devices, demographics? We can have all of these various different bits that we just add into our system, which helps you all the way through. We also have Kaban, which is your to-do list. So think, not Twilio, I've forgotten what it's called. So think that. So you basically got all of your to-do lists all inside of your chatbot as well. So you don't need to worry about that. And we also have the search tools. So if you're out there looking for clients, you have your website comparison tools where you can compare two different websites and show the owner of the lesser website how much they're getting beaten and how we can help them. And we've also got the hashtag search as well. So SERP, top and merchant media with hashtags in Instagram. So we can do all of that as well. So all of that is all in within Chatammo. What I would suggest you do, I will have a link on this actual video with what I'm showing, which you'll be able to upgrade your Chatammo account on the actual video on a page. However, right now, if you would like to get your upgrade, remember it's still on lifetime deal, so it's going away very shortly. That's actually the secrets to sales. Going away very shortly. So what we're going to do is, if you want it, grab it pretty quick, because even if we do have some sort of lifetime deal, which I'm not saying we will, very likely not going to have, it will be less for more again, right? So if guys who got lifetime deal last time, they got an awful lot more than what you're getting now. And the guys who had the original monthly, oh my God, they get spot everything. And they got the same account as what I have. So this lifetime deal, you've still got an awful lot. It's more than what you get. So you can get a lifetime deal of 77 at the minute. That's changing 297 for 15 of your own pages and 15 resell pages. You also have a monthly starter, which is $17. That's every month. In case you don't want to pay for lifetime. I don't understand why. Then you've also got the lifetime deal free. Now, this is the free account. Remember, the free account, you only get chatbot. Right now, as I was saying before, chatbot awesome, but really to get everything together, you need the full system. And if you're only paying $77 once or $297 if you want to go out and sell this, then it's well worth doing. Okay, so thanks very much for watching, and speak. And if you want to buy it, oh, that's the thing I forgot. Sorry, I always forget something. Right. Another thing is you also have your affiliate program, right? So your affiliate program, we pay 40%. We don't like spamming though. Please don't start spamming various different groups. We pay 40% on our chatbot sales. I'm sure Christian will join in and tell you how great the thing is, because the guy's making a killing on it so far. And you just go on to funneltemplates.net, JV page, into your links, and it gives you all your various links. If you haven't already signed up for this, just ask you to sign up and make yourself a Groove affiliate account. Don't worry about it. I mean that you've got Groove if you don't have it. It just means that you've now got an affiliate account. So it's all good. Okay. So this time, I mean, thanks very much for watching, and hopefully speak soon.